Hi everyone, it's time to announce the winner of the free 3-question reading. I've got everyone's names logged into this wheel of names here of everyone who commented specifically about the type of readings that they wanted to see or what they enjoyed. So I'm going to give the wheel a spin and let's see who the winner is. So Cassie, Ashley, Sarah, congratulations, you are the winner. You have 1 week to email me. If you can email me before next Friday, Australian time, to claim your reading. The email address is in the description of the video below. Congratulations for winning. I'm really looking forward to doing your free 3-question reading for you. And everyone, I will be doing another giveaway soon, so stay tuned and there'll be plenty more chances to win. Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of June 22nd to the 28th. We've got 4 piles of potential here, Libra. Let's see what comes through. I'm going to start with your oracle cards here, giving those a shuffle, just to see what the big theme, overarching message is for the week for you. Libra, if you don't want to stay on for the card selection, please do use the timestamp, which I'll leave in the video description just below. The cards can come out quick or they can take a while because I don't choose them, I wait for them to fall. So let's just get this oracle card out first. Libra, message 22nd, 28th June, there it goes. Buddhi, beautiful. Some of you might be feeling a bit more spiritual than usual. You've been getting downloads or messages. Connecting to your sense of divinity. Let's get your other oracle card. Libra. June 22nd to 28th. Message for Libra, please. What does Libra need to know? Answer the call, Libra. What is your soul calling you to do? Transformation at the bottom of that deck. I just noticed that. Interesting. So ask yourself, have you got a deeper calling that you may not have been answering? In work, in romance, we don't know yet. Let's see what comes through. We have the 5 of Swords with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you might have been conflicted, maybe you might have had a disappointment or a conflict in the past that you might be recovering from. Let's go for your current or focused energy. Do a bit of maybe conflict energy here, a bit of wounded warrior energy, Libra. Future outcome energy. That's too many, but just the 10 of Swords just then, Libra. Oh, yeah. Heading towards the end of a cycle. I just drew this equivalent from my other deck for Gemini. They also had that, so it looks like you're really in the end of closing out a cycle. You might be sort of in that just getting it over the line, kind of holding by a thread sort of situation, I think. Let's get the clarifiers and see where this is going. Clarify the 5 of Swords for Gemini, please. Oh, sorry, Libra. Now I'm tuning Gemini again after talking about it with that world energy. The Star, yeah, okay, definitely healing there from maybe some conflict that's been going down in a situation. The 7 of Wands, okay, interesting. That is feeling very challenged there this week, guys, but this is coming to an end. Let's clarify the world. Four of Crystals. All right, we're going to have to be careful not to hold on to this, guys. We've got Starseed or the Fool at the bottom of this deck. There is a strong new chapter wanting to come through, one where you'll be able to answer that deeper call to get back on purpose. Don't hold on to the past. Now, I'm just going to get one more card for the focused energy because we have a sense of this kind of like, holding on to Yeah, a sense of holding on. Look, I just touched the cards there and I got the Sun and the Knight of Cups. I'm going to take them. I think they might be the right cards here. So this is really, really interesting. Okay, just make sure they're all straightened up, Libra. Okay guys, let's start with your oracle cards here. I'm going to start with this one, Buddhi. Now I don't know these ones off by heart. I do look in the book a little bit here, so I'm just looking here and it says inner wisdom and intellect. You are now remembering what you were born with, and it's all the answers that you were seeking. Isn't that interesting, Libra, when it's right here with answer the call? This tells me that there is a deeper call that you're trying to answer, but you know what that is deep within you, so really tune into your intuition this week. You have realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of the illusions so that we can remember our innate solutions. You have silenced the chattering of the mind to allow the whispers of the soul to speak, and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside you. This is the time to rewrite your story, authored by the greater wisdom of your soul. Buddhi. Ooh, I like that. So it really says that there is a new beginning here. There's a real chance to rewrite your story here, Libra, and answer a deeper call inside you. So really ask yourself, what is your soul calling you to do? Because if you do go through a big cycle, ending in your life or a completion, what do you want to put in its place? Once you sort of jump through into that next chapter, what do you want that to be? Because you can really create anything you want from the space. Okay, now Libra, let's look in your recent past here. We have a sense of a conflict situation. Now this can be inner conflict or it can be external conflict. These are general readings, guys, so you need to kind of tune into your own situation here. We have a feeling that there may have been an argument that's gone down in a situation, or that you've been dealing maybe with someone who is a little bit difficult, or there might have been harsh words said, that kind of thing, or it could be your own internal conflict. I am feeling this is with another person, another energy in this situation though. So the thing about the Five of Swords is actually a victory card, but it's a victory that comes at a cost. So have you been dealing with somebody who always has to have the last say, who always wants that one-upmanship, whether it's you or the other person? That can be quite taxing. Like you're almost like fighting your opponent all the time, or trying to get one over them with your intellect, because it's swords energy here. So we really want to move away from that kind of energy. Number 5 in tarot is the number of conflict, but number 5 is also the number of change. So whenever I see the 5s, you've probably heard me say it before, is that it's change that transmutes conflict. So sometimes we need to make a change. Now it's interesting that we have the star energy with that, which is kind of the polar opposite of the Five of Swords. This is a real rebalancing, healing energy, and it's an energy that's wanting to heal you, to prepare you for the rebirth that we see coming in the world energy. And the star is the card that follows on from the Tower and the Major Arcana. Some of you might have been recovering from the aftermath, the harsh reality of a Tower moment as well. I'm not going to rule that out. But the star is asking you to rebalance your emotional energy, to really start to heal yourself, ground yourself, and get ready for your next chapter. It's also the card of divine wish fulfillment. So it's saying now is time to put down those swords, disconnect from energies that are no longer serving you, and make the big wishes. Wish on that star, make that divine wish to answer that call. Ask yourself, if you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? It's time to dream big now and not hold yourself back, but through self-limiting energies, people, or situations. I'm particularly interested in the focus energy this week here, Libra, because I'm seeing a few different things. First of all, I'm seeing the challenge of that past situation and the fact that it's still potentially going. Because here we have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is about a situation that has been challenging and you've had to meet it with resilience, with persistence. For me, this is the swimming upstream card, when you really feel like you're swimming against the current. So is there a situation that you've been trying to hang in there? You've been trying to fight it, to stay in it, to hold on. That's what I see when I see these two cards together, because the Nine of Wands is, shows that wounded warrior who probably knows he should really just complete this situation, but he's kind of just, you know, staying in that energy and staying ready, prepared, on the watch for that last fight, that last duel, that last battle. And he's weathered the storm. So it kind of says to me there's a situation that's ready to complete, but that potentially you've been holding on and, you know, wanting to continually fight for it, because, you know, either you know, you're still feeling emotionally connected to it, or I'm just going to pick up these cards here. I feel it's potential that the person that you're dealing with might keep coming back with apologies or new offers of, you know, emotional offers of, you know, make up, you know, getting things back on track, whether this is in romance or whether this is in work. That's what the Knight of Cups can be. It can be that energy that, you know, keeps coming in to kind of patch it up, that kind of keeps you fighting for a situation. But what I see behind that, guys, is the sun. So I think really what we need to do is allow the sun to eclipse that. I really feel this is what's waiting for you just behind that situation in your next chapter. So we really want to allow that to complete so we can get to that, because, oh, I'm not in focus, sorry guys. Now I am. The sun is actually the most positive card in the tarot deck, and it's a card that usually comes after a harder time. It's really that sun coming out, shining healing light, talks about divinity and moving forward. It talks about rebirth as well. So does the star, so does the world. It's about manifesting an abundant new direction for yourself now. And you know, you might be feeling vulnerable, but you know, it really is time to complete that cycle. I think you've learned the lessons that you needed to from it. So I feel that there might be a need to, you know, if that person that you're dealing with, if they might just be all charming, keep apologizing or keep moving in with, you know, the peace offerings, you know, that's all good and well, but maybe ask yourself, is it really serving you to stay attached to that energy or in that relationship or in that job or that friendship or whatever this is for you? We have to look at the longer term picture of who that's serving. Now, in your outcome or near future position, we have the World and the Four of Crystals. So fitting here, Libra. The Four of Crystals or the Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. In particular, in this reading, that's the way I'm going to go with it. It's maybe an unwillingness to let go, and it can kind of be that scarcity mindset too, of like, oh, if I let go of this friendship, this relationship, this job, this whatever it is, you know, that there won't be another one. You know, you are good enough, and you just have to remember that, and there will be more, there always is. So we need to let go of any scarcity mindset. We need to loosen the grip and get ready to go in effortless flow like this dancer. Like, she doesn't hold on. She knows when it's time to pretty much strip herself bare and jump from one situation through that Saturnian hoop into the next one. She's not resisting. She's going with ease and grace because she knows that a big cycle has completed. She's arrived. This time, you know, this is a card of victory, guys. It's the last card in the tarot, but it's a victory because you've completed the life lessons and you've listened, and you're completing when something is ready to be completed, not trying to hold on and repatch all the time. Whereas in that Five of Swords, I had a sense of cycling around, you know, arguing, you know, making up, arguing, making up, or not completing the situation. So really we want to tune into that world energy that says, you know what, this cycle is over, you've made it, you've arrived, yes, you feel vulnerable, but there is a rebirth on offer for the person who's ready to surrender, to release the grip, and to, you know, to jump through that hoop, you know, into the next chapter. And there'll be more challenges down the track, there always is, but we're evolving because we're continually moving towards that light, and you've got that sun energy on your side too, Libra. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. You are moving towards answering the call. Just keep that in mind and really, you know, tune into it this week. What is that deeper call that's behind the situation waiting for you that, you know, you are trying to leap towards? Do keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. I'm reading for a collective. It may not be your reading, and if it's not, please don't try to make it fit. It just isn't your reading this week. Leave me a comment if you like. I do try and reply to them all. I love reading them all as well, and you know, it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.